This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
1402 Sam.
We're checking out now.
Don't resist, we'll make it.
We're checking out
Here, maybe. Is this him?
Yes, and
Okay, he's going to the door. Damn, he walks slow as shit.
bro, he's a midget. No, I'm not even playing.
Is he?
I'm not even playing, bro.
Oh my god, he's slow. All right. Well, you probably should be at a distance to come out. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Here, Pablo. My god, dude. He walks with no pep in his step. Yeah. Oh my. How's it going, Larry? Good, man. I want to talk to you about it, okay? Can we just kind of go walk over there if you don't mind? Appreciate you, man. My name's Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. Any weapons on you or anything?
No.
Okay, got it. You're going to be honest with me, right?
Try to, yeah.
Okay. Where the at?
In my pocket.
Okay, may I see him, please? Thank you.
Oh.
Got it. Wrong carton, right?
Huh?
Wrong carton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, it's voluntary to talk to me. I just want to have a conversation with you about it. That's all, man. But, all right. I mean, there's no point in not being honest, right? We're gonna get through this together, okay? You're not a bad dude. I just want to talk it out, okay? All right. What was gonna happen today?
Well, he's just meeting.
All right.
Had no.
Well,
I really had no.
well, just be honest, dude. I don't have these in my hand just to meet up, right? If you're honest with me, I promise you, your reputation with me is gonna go up, okay?
I'm being honest.
Okay. So what was supposed to happen with the? I'm not mad at you, man. Just be honest. Has it been a while since you've had?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wasn't gonna push for anything tonight.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: if it was her decision to do that, is that something that would happen? Honestly, I'm not mad at you. I'm just asking.
The thought crossed my mind, yeah, but
I was going to let her make the choice.
Okay, so you wouldn't have be the one. You weren't the one to push it. It was if you'd only have sex with her if she wanted to have.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I respect that. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your honesty. So how old is?
I know she's a teenager.
All right. So how old did she tell you?
I'm guessing she's about 13, 14.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate your honesty. I was right about you. You are an honest guy.
I'm trying to be.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. What do you do for work?
I work in a factory.
What kind of factory?
Auto parts.
Got it.
Plastic auto.
Well, thanks for what you do, man. Thanks for keeping the world going. Thanks for keeping the economy going. Thank you so much. Truly. Means the world, man. We need more people like you, okay?
All right.
Yeah. So, how did y'all find each other? You and
And Instagram's sister site.
Okay. Is it common for girls like this to talk to older guys?
Yeah, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
When did this start happening with you? Like these girls trying to hit you up like this?
2 or 3 months ago.
Okay. How many girls do you think have tried to talk to you?
Underage, 3 or 4.
Okay, that's not too much. How old were they?
At most, 16.
Okay, what was the...
I think she was the
Okay, what were the other ages besides 16?
15.
Okay, not too bad. How would they try to talk to you?
Meaning,
Like, how were the conversations like with the other ones?
just casual.
Okay. Would the conversations be... Because I only printed out, but, you know, obviously your Instagram is pretty much all access. Would the conversations be similar to here in kind of subject matter?
No.
No? Okay. So, did Aaron send you any pictures or anything?
She sent one.
What picture was it?
Just of her face.
Okay, got it. Were any pics sent from you to her?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I did take a picture that way.
Okay.
The building over here.
Sure. But were any other pictures sent from you to her, like at other points in the conversation?
I think I sent a picture of my face to her.
Okay. Any other body parts that might have been sent?
Could have been.
Which ones?
Well, certainly.
That's a good way to put it. Would that be the size of half a Subway sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it?
Not.
Okay, you're...
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Hey, man, I'm a guy. If you go through my Facebook messages, you'd see probably 10 pics of me to 10 different females, probably 3 of them posing, pretending to be female, so no worries, man. So with the conversations with the other ones who are like 15, 16, a little bit older, did they also ask you to send your pics or anything like that?
I don't remember sending pics to anyone else.
Okay, so just...
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So, do you have like Kick?
Kick.
That app Kick? Do you have Kick?
No.
No. Do you have Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rarely use that.
Okay. Why do you rarely use it?
Too many fake accounts through the Instagram site.
Right. There's a lot of fake accounts on there. Is there any other reason why you might want to avoid Telegram, you think?
There's a few that want to charge to meet up.
Want to charge to meet up?
Not minors, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. But do you know what I'm kind of getting at with Telegram with this stuff?
Not really.
Okay. So, do you think, are there some people on Telegram who you've like thought were maybe sick or just messed up or anything like that?
There may have been one.
Okay. What did he do?
I don't know if it was a he or a she, but...
What were they sending you?
sending videos of.
Right. Yeah, that's obviously those aren't your videos, right?
No.
So it's not like, you know, I more so want info on that person because that's a person we also kind of saw trying to message you, but you obviously can't control what someone sends you, right? So it's
Right.
not, I'm not trying to knock you for that. But did this person find you from a group or was it just an individual doing this?
Taking that person found me on Threads. That's the Instagram.
Oh,
sister
okay.
account.
Like the Twitter for Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. They found you on Threads. Okay.
Yeah.
What post did you make that you thought would attract that person? Or what post do you think they found you from? I should say.
I may have made a comment on someone's thread that I have. That chat thing.
That you have Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many videos did that person send you?
Half dozen.
Half a dozen.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Okay. How do the videos make you feel?
Grossed out.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It shows me that you actually have a conscience about this, and I made the right decision to come talk to you, man. Did they send those videos like all at once, or was it like here's one day, here's one another day, or just kind of scatter it, or was it just here's 6?
Scattered out.
About over the course of how long?
2 weeks.
Okay, so it wasn't that long you were talking to them for?
No.
Okay. What were the age ranges of videos?
Looks like anywhere from 9, 10 years old all the way up to 14.
Okay. Were there any boys, or was it just girls?
Most of them were girls. Then there was a couple of them that had an older guy, a male child.
With the child? Okay. What kind of acts were they doing? Because this is a video we might want to track and try to find that male in the video, right? So what kind of acts were they doing?
The one was
How old was the girl in that video, you think? If you had to guess.
probably 11-ish,
Okay.
no older than 11.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you know what race the perpetrator was?
Oh, I didn't get any visual about the.
Oh, okay. I got you. What race was the girl?
She looked white.
I see. Did the look white too?
It looked like it was an off-white.
Okay.
Like
So
it could have been like it was discolored.
I see. Okay. Okay. That's a good identifier, man. We'll try to find that guy. So some were. Did he send any underage boys to you, or was it just girls?
Just girls.
Okay. So do these videos come on like a link to the videos, or do he just throw them in the chat?
Just threw them in the chat.
Okay. So what's the thing with like mega links? What's going on with that?
Megalinks.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
No.
No.
Have you seen any mega links like pop up before or just float around?
No.
No. Okay. How many other people have sent this type of crap to you on Telegram?
Actually, no, that wasn't on Telegram. That was on which one is it? There was just Zing.
Zangy. Okay, I got you. So how many other people on Zangy or Telegram have sent that crap to you?
It was just that one person.
Just that one. How long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
Okay. Where are those videos now?
Still, as far as I know, they're still in the chat. I haven't cleared it.
Okay. Got you.
I've
No.
been tempted to because of the videos.
Mm-hmm. So that tells me, I mean, if you sent it over the course of a couple weeks, it tells me that it wasn't just one guy just spamming you and you're like, oh, what the f is this? And you block it. It shows me that there's something we got to get you some help for and, you know, turn around for you, right? So I'm going to ask you this, and, you know, if you show me honesty with this, again, your reputation is going to keep going up, and I'll think we're sincere about wanting to turn this around. So how many times did you to those videos? I don't think we'd keep looking at those videos. We're not looking at it because it's a art project or it's a Mona Lisa. We're looking at it. So, I mean, I'm not judging you for that. The only thing I judge is honesty, man. I promise you. Like, you can come to me about shit. Like, so how many times have you been to them?
I haven't.
Okay. How many times have we been by them?
None.
Okay. So what's the reason we keep looking at them for?
Just curiosity of how sick people can be.
Okay, but we're also here to meet a 13-year-old girl for. So I mean, do you think there's a correlation with this? That's probably not the
Maybe
best.
a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Okay. So, did those videos ever sneak into your phone gallery? Like, do they automatically download or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Have you ever noticed a video of an underage kid in your phone gallery that you have to get rid of or that you had to get rid of?
No.
No? Okay. So they're just on the Zangy chat.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there any other people that could be, that were trying to push, have other people offered it to you, that type of stuff?
No.
Okay. Just that one guy. Do you know by chance, because obviously I care about that guy more, that could be the guy in the videos, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not too worried about your situation because, you know, you're bored, you got carried away, it happens, you know what I mean? But do you know that guy's Threads name by chance?
No.
Do you know if he was American?
No.
What do you know about the guy?
Nothing.
Really? So did he message you on Threads first or did he message you on Zangy first?
Zangy.
Okay, so how do you know he found you off Threads then?
It seemed like it seemed like there was a correlation between Threads and Zangy.
Okay, got it. I could use some fried pickles right now, man. I'm starving. Did you do you on Threads? What type of content usually pops up for you on Threads?
Usually, people of age.
People of age.
Yeah.
Okay. How often does stuff that's people not of age pop up?
Probably a couple out of every 15.
Got it. Okay. Ever been on the Tor browser at all or the dark web?
No.
No. Okay. So where were we getting the term giggles from in the messages? Like you go on Reddit sometimes or something like that or what?
No, not Reddit. Just giggle like you laugh.
Okay. Who'd you learn that from? That's like a new one I've seen.
I didn't learn it from anyone.
Okay. Do you ever go to like any chat rooms or anything like that?
Maybe years ago.
Okay. What sites?
Usually it was Yahoo.
Yahoo? Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Somewhere around 20 years ago, if not a little further back.
Okay. Obviously, I'm not a bullshitter, man. I can't bullshit you and tell you that I found your internet history from 20 years back. You know, you just gotta be the man I know you are, which is an honest one. Do you think we saw the best things on Yahoo 20 years ago, or do you think it was pretty Wild Westy?
Probably done worse back then than I did today.
Right. So how'd that go? Like what kind of started it? Because you know, I know Instagram's kind of new for you, and I really believe that. I don't think you're trying to be like this, but I think the internet's been tempting you for a long time to do stuff you otherwise wouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? So what was on Yahoo that you shouldn't have saw or that you regret seeing, if anything?
Just the idea of being able to meet a lot of people at once.
Mm-hmm. How many of those people on Yahoo were underage?
At the time, I didn't know. And couldn't tell you.
How often would people tell you that they're underage on Yahoo?
Out of 20, probably about 15, 20 of them.
So almost all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. How many times did it get to a point where they were sending to you on Yahoo or posting of themselves of underage stuff? Or how often would that happen, I mean?
A few times a week.
Okay. What were the age ranges of the girls on Yahoo?
16 to 24.
Okay. What were the age ranges of the girls on Yahoo?
As far as I knew, 16 to 24.
16 to 24. So you're telling me Instagram has 13-year-olds, but Yahoo, which is completely unmonitored, had no 13-year-olds?
Oh, there were, but
Okay. So how often would they talk to you?
quite a bit, but once they realized my age, they kind of shied away a little bit.
Okay, so they were the ones who cut it off?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Ever been on Whisper at all?
No.
No. What about Hush or, what about Hush? You ever been on Hush?
No.
Okay. So we've had this issue, I guess you could say. Which I want to get turned around for you. If I thought we couldn't get turned around, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I promise you, okay? But like, it seems like this has been an issue for a while. Like, when did you start to notice that you had a curiosity towards? Because that's just what it is. But like, when did you start to notice that? Like, did anything happen to you when you were at all?
No.
No. Okay. So what do you think started it? When do you think it started? This type of stuff.
I think in the last 3 or 4 years that I noticed it.
Okay. And how did you, like, I know you're not going around the elementary school, you know, with an ice cream truck taking pictures. You're not that type of guy. That's crazy. But when you started to notice it, like, how did you, what outlets did you use to kind of unleash that attraction?
Try to think of other things other than that.
Okay. How hard was that to do?
In the beginning, not very hard.
Okay. Do you think it's kind of snowballed into something too big to contain?
Honestly, no, not really.
Okay. But we're also here right now, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so.
Well, this is actually my first time coming this close to meeting someone.
Right. No, I understand. Do you have any kids of your own?
No.
Any nieces, nephews?
Yeah.
Okay. How is your relationship with them?
Seems to be fair.
Okay. When's the last time they talked to you?
A couple of 3 weeks ago.
All right. I see. Has anybody ever like accused you of anything like this before, even if it was like a false accusation?
Once.
What happened?
It was a false accusation.
Yeah.
Well, she lied and manipulated everyone around her and made them believe I was trying things, and
How old was she?
17-ish.
17-ish. Okay. So I wanted to bring up this chick here. You mentioned a 13-year-old tried to date you some time back.
But at the time she was 16.
She was 16?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did that go? Y'all just,
That's the one I almost ended up in jail over.
okay. What was her name?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's out of Alpena, like that.
Right.
She lived in that place for herself.
So she lives here now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did y'all have this relationship? Like, was it in Oscola or Alpena?
In that place.
Okay. So what do they accuse you of?
Apparently,
Okay. What was your relationship to her?
I was friends with her mom's boyfriend.
I see. How old is she now?
I want to say about mid-20s.
Okay. What year did you get accused?
2016.
2016? Okay. I got you. So did you go to jail for it at all?
No.
No, just you got talked to by the cops?
Yeah.
I see. How come they didn't press charges?
Well, part of it was yeah, a couple of things did happen, but it was more of me getting permission before.
Like consensual stuff?
Yeah.
So how far did it go with her? Like, or
No.
how far did it go?
Just a little.
Like on y'all's?
Yeah.
So isn't the age of consent here 16?
Yeah.
So she couldn't have been 16. How old was she really?
She was 16.
But if the age of consent here is 16, how would you get in trouble for that?
Her mom tried to push charges, but the cops ended up dropping it.
Okay, so did you get charged at all?
No.
No?
But they just had a conversation with her.
I see. Okay. So how come here in the messages you say she was 13?
I could have sworn I said she was 16. I could be wrong. But in reality, she was 16.
How long were y'all messing around with each other for?
Just a month or two, maybe 3.
Just a month or 2? Okay. Are you sure it wasn't a year or 2 of her?
Sure.
Okay. So how did she come on to you, or did you come on to her, or how did it go? Or was
She came on to me.
why do you think she came on to you?
My theory is she was wanting to get pregnant.
Okay. I see. So here on your end it says, you seen girls my age bodies? You say, yeah. He thinks, yeah, a couple. That time was 10 years ago. She says, what do you mean? I dated a chick starting when she was 13 that lasted 2.5 years.
Yeah, I meant to say she was 16.
Okay. So if we go talk to her, she's going to also say 16, because if she says something different than what you tell me, I can't say that you'd have a good reputation with me. I mean, because right now you do, because you've been honest about everything, and I truly believe that there's going to be a turnaround to this. But you know, we go down the street to talk to her, and she tells me that she was 13. I mean, what do you think I'm going to think? So I would recommend you probably be honest with me, okay? Because I'm not gonna judge you. If it was a 5-year-old, yeah, I'd probably be pretty mad. But
I slipped up in the chats, and I meant 16.
You meant 16?
Yeah.
Okay, but 3 is 3 numbers away from 16, you know? Okay. Okay, so why would you say 2.5 years? That wasn't a slip up.
Apparently, I wasn't thinking at the time.
Okay, so you know is going to be talked to, right?
Yeah.
And if she says she was anything under 16, you know, I wouldn't want it, because I don't know. Does she still talk to you?
No.
Okay. Are y'all kind of on bad terms with each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because of what happened.
not because of what happened?
Because
of what happened. Right. No, dude, and I understand, like, I'm sure you still care about her. I'm sure you never wanted to hurt her or do anything bad to her. I mean, you're obviously not here to, I mean, you know, I'm not worried about you anybody or doing anything like that. But, you know, it would be a shame to re-traumatize and have her try to retell this story, and then she's saying she's 13. I mean, that wouldn't be too good, man.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too good. So, I mean, was she anything like maybe 14 or 15? So I'm just not believing she was 16, man. I'm really not.
She was 16.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Why do you think there was no...
Well, I've gotten a feeling she still wasn't quite ready for it.
Okay. She's going to be 25 in June. And last I knew, she has 1 child that isn't mine. So if it was, all right. She would have been, okay. How many pictures of your did you send?
At least. Her, at least 1.
Okay. So is this your right here?
Yeah.
All right. You know, it's not that bad of a size, but then again, you're also short, so it's like it's all relative, you know.
Yeah.
Like a 2-inch one would be pretty big on you. You know what I mean? So it's like 6 inches on me looks smaller than 2 inches on you. You know, so it's just kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's all relative. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you ever play football? You're pretty stocky dude. Would you play fullback?
No. Lineman. Guard. Nose guard.
Okay.
Tackles.
Can you play tackle?
Yeah.
Oh, what age?
High school.
What? Did you get playing time?
Yeah.
Nice. You must have been pretty aggressive.
Like sophomore and junior year I was.
Nice, man. Cool. When's the last time you had...
Well over 2 years ago.
I wonder why. Who was it with?
Someone of age. I don't even remember who it was, really.
Got it.
It was one of those drunken hazing nights.
What do you mean? Drunk?
Drunk and...
Oh.
wasted.
Yeah, I got you. Have you ever seen these pizza emojis pop up like on Threads or on Zangy, like just the pizza stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you see that?
It's been a while.
Okay. What does it mean?
Or minor stuff.
Are there any messages that exist of you asking for pizza videos or saying I'm interested in that stuff?
No.
Okay. Are there any messages that exist of you calling a video of your kids like attractive or hot or good looking?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, so on the Zangy chat that you currently have on your phone, there's no messages of you just saying that's a nice video or I like that video or showing approval to that video. It's just you just getting it with no response. I mean, come on. Like, what are we saying in response to those videos?
There is one chat that it was someone out of state,
Okay.
but last I knew she was of age. That I met on Instagram. That I told her that she was attractive and all this.
Yeah, no, I guess that's totally fine. But I'm saying, in the Zangy chat, what was your response to those videos that were sent to you? Because it was scattered over the course of a couple weeks. So
I said, disgusting way. I said nice, but really not feeling it.
okay, so you call it. Why would you call the child nice?
I guess I didn't want to upset the person sending.
I don't think that. I mean, you're a nice guy, but I don't think that.
I know that sounds silly. But
Well, yeah, I mean it is. I mean, yeah, I think you're. I think you're upsetting me more by just completely butchering. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to help you out here, but you care more about not offending a who's sending you child than me, who's trying to help you get out of this stuff, man. So you're telling me that obviously you're going to protect the and then not help me out with this? Why did you really call the videos nice, man? Come on. Just be
I have no
honest.
idea.
Okay. Holy shit. Well,
Well, can I have a cigarette first?
I'm not the cops. I don't know. You can do whatever you want.
Can I have a cigarette first?
Well, hold on. We'll go ahead and smoke your cigarette.
I need a light in
Larry,
my car.
there is child on your phone you have to delete, right? On Zangy, is that what you told me?
There's at least one chat that's got to be cleared.
With a few child videos, is that correct? Is that what you told me?
Is your name
Yeah.
Larry?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have child porn on your phone?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. So our dispatch kind of briefed us. You want to chat with him over here?
Yeah.
The dispatch kind of briefed us.
How's it going?
Not too bad. I'll just get your name. Do you have an ID on you by chance?
It's in the car over
I'll
there.
just get your name
Yeah,
on
it's Alex ALEX.
Is that your full first name?
Yes.
Middle name?
We found you on Instagram, sent you some videos. And how'd that lead to where we are right now?
I'll get a few other people, but like, yeah, tell me. So he's messaging our underage decoy accounts, and he messages first of all. These are all the chats.
And how old was this decoy? She was 13. Yeah. And what was the name? So how did this was
Yeah, it's
she was 13. She said you were 7 months old. What was your what you got?
He's right here. For real, I'm okay. So they send the compliment time to time.
to be honest with you. Okay, so then why can help? Do you have any weapons on you? Mind if I search you? Mind if I searched you? Pat you down, search you? Is that okay with you? Yeah. And you poke me, stick me, stab me?
No, that pocket is kind of stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah. There shouldn't be anything in it.
Yeah, I mean,
The zipper stuck, you mean?
Yeah.
This is
he
pop
admitted that
inside pocket?
the videos were sent to him like a couple of weeks. It wasn't just one guy spamming.
I'm gonna have your phone for now, Larry. I'm not gonna go into it.
It is passcode.
Complimented those
It
videos.
is? Passcode is?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the passcode on that? Would you give us consent to look at your messages? Go ahead and keep
He said that he's been chatting with underage kids going back 20 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name? We'll talk more, but I'll just
Then
pull
he
out
was like accused. I don't know, maybe the evidence wasn't too good, but like he was accused in 2016 messing around with somebody who was 16, raised age of 10 or 16. He said the cops talked to him about it, but no charge wasn't filed. But he definitely does.
this wall back here.
Yes.
Do you have an ID in here?
Yes.
Hey, Carl. Yes, sir. Unlock your back.
Also, they always do this first.
Okay, thank you.
We followed him, or he followed us. We mass followed him, we mass followed us.
Do you live here, Larry?
It's no accident.
Do you live here?
No.
Okay. Where do you live?
I can stay in
Martin City? Yeah. You drove all the way here from Martin City, you live?
Yeah. Tap on.
Yeah.
I was cleaning.
Okay. Go ahead and take your shoes off for me, please, a second. Keep going back down in a second. Check your fingerprint.
Yeah, he was.
You had that with you as well? Larry?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so for right now, you can put your shoes back on.
Said he was going to have sex with her if she was going to send me his pictures. He said he's talking
Your
about
ID was in your wallet?
Yes.
Do you mind if I grab that?
Said he's been talking to him online.
You do mind, or can I go grab your wallet, your ID for me? Whereabouts, whereabouts are you from in Martin City?
Straight downtown. That's my actual address. So I'll keep staying in Martin City.
How'd you get here today? Blue car over there? I'm going to hang on to your ID for just a second, okay? You said you needed a lighter?
Yeah. I do have one in my car.
Is it okay if I grab your lighter for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your keys on you? Is it unlocked?
No.
Let me ask you this, Larry. Is there any bazookas or anything in your car?
No.
Okay. Is it okay if I take a
Well,
look?
there is a puck knife.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in the console.
Okay, but there's no alcohol. Is it okay if I take a quick look, make sure there's nothing like that in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that while I'm looking for your
Anything
lighter.
I may have is right there.
All there? Perfect. Thanks, Ben. Ariel, did they find you or you found them? That was on Instagram. You guys started chatting. We'll grab his lighter.
Well, the writer's right there, a little cookie
Perfect. So this account told you she was 13, and then she said she was in the area, and then wanted to meet with you. Did we drove all the way from Martin City tonight? Okay, where were you planning on going with her? Did she say she lived here? How'd you end up here? This is where she wanted to meet you. And what was she saying to you? Is there any, while you're speaking with this Instagram account, is there any conversation between the two? Okay, but if there was any, or there was some, is there any pictures or anything exchanged? Just a couple. Face pictures? Okay.
We have video from
Are you guys going for days or no? Are you like in charge? Yeah. Okay. So you'd be the best. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead, ready, pop out. If you want to do the pop out.
Guys, be sure to join locals in the pinned comment. Over 100 videos, early and uncensored. Let's hope they take him in and throw the book at him tonight, which they should. Lots of admissions were made. And yeah, if you want mugshots, conviction updates, and over 100 videos early, including ones we cannot post on YouTube due to certain themes, that is on locals in the pinned comment. All right, what's up, guys? That's Larry. He came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he's had a long history of talking to kids online and in person. Was accused of something back in 2016. Never got charged for it, sadly. Has been talking to kids since the Yahoo days in the early 2000s. He came with and a phone with child on it, and tried to meet this 13-year-old girl here in Alpena, Michigan, and definitely the we've caught in a long time, and he's a little Krasenstein sized, and he is currently being placed under arrest by the Michigan State Police right now. He made admissions and he's going to jail.
My partner here, he's got his property there. You want your, is that a joint right there?
grab.
You just want that, and your deal's not going to let you have that. You want that?
Throw it in your car,
you
man.
want that in your car?
Okay.
Put it in my car over here.
that. Put it back in this car.
Ask him if he has the
cigarettes
proper-
too.
Bring the cigarettes.
Thank y'all so much for y'all's due diligence.
Yep.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Does he want a preference on a tow for Carlson?
He said no.
No preference.
We're going to put a smoke in this
Dude, Bay State Leash.
What's that? They bring the smoke to the wholesaler. We can smoke cigarettes. They're not going to let you go to jail with that. We'll have to throw them all afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah. No, is the lighter on you? Can I put a cigarette in the pocket?
What'd he say?
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.